Hello, everybody, and welcome to our next program. We have such a treat today. It's called Booth Undercover, and we are here with David
Hi,
Robinson.
everyone.
David, it's rare
I
for us
am
to
here.
see you.
I'm here. I've been working.
He's here.
He's here.
Live. He's actually live.
Live here
Yeah.
in person. It is so wonderful. And Michael Canadas.
Hi,
We are here up in
Hi,
our
doll friends.
Yes, we're up here in our green room, our undercover filming room, where we are going to have our next program, and it is very exciting, everybody, because you get to shop the dolls we're going to talk about in the video, which we don't get to do very often.
We don't usually do that.
We don't
We don't do that.
because you keep them all, right?
Well, we keep some, but we don't always like to do the shameless commercial.
Yeah.
But since we're in a
But we are. This is our business.
This is
what we
our
Yes,
sell.
business,
absolutely.
And that's what we're here for in Nashville, is for business. So we're gonna share some business with you.
Well, it's not shameless for the people that are watching because they want to see it.
Okay.
They want
And you'll
to get
learn
in there.
something too, maybe.
Absolutely.
Now the first thing that I'm going to start, because
And
we've got to get warmed up,
Right.
because we don't always work together, David and me.
Oh, we do. We work together. Lots and lots. Yeah.
Well, this kind of work
Oh yeah.
together.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
This, not this. Yeah.
So
on-screen
I'm
one.
going to start, and actually it's a doll that's actually sold. So don't everyone get all excited about it. But I
It
wanted
was the first one to sell.
first
it.
one to sell at the opening night of the non-disclosed location that we're at in Nashville. But it was the first item that sold. But it is something that's really special. So I wanted people to see it, and David wanted people to see it.
Oh,
So
she's
here
magnificent.
it is, and this is a Romer doll, Marie Antoinette Leontine Romer, and we call this particular doll the Fanny Face. And if you look at it, it is just a little butterball, chubby face, probably about, what do you think, David, about quarter bigger than the average face with the cheeks?
Well, for that height, yeah, I'd say she's probably a good 20%.
Yes.
Yeah, 20% bigger in face.
And face.
And the
it-
reason we call her Fanny is because we've only had this doll maybe twice, three times
Three
in
times, I think.
30 years. The very first one we purchased in France a couple decades ago, and her name was Fanny originally, and she had this incredible original wardrobe. We did part with her, but whenever we see these, we always refer them as Fanny because that's the name of the first one.
And what's very
Love
interesting
that.
about it is, in the 19th century, you wanted your children to be chubby, to have baby fat, to be, that's what would give them, through childhood diseases, that they'd survive. So this
Light
was beauty. But what I think is so interesting is she's got this little fat, chubby face, a swivel neck, moves.
Wow.
But look at how beautiful her body is, how beautifully proportioned it is. And these are original clothes, and it's just a really wonderful doll.
And she has her original wig as well,
Yes.
I think. It's
Which
a
we
little
don't-
bit sparse. On the
Oh,
But
it's wonderful.
it's nice to have that. And a beautiful body condition. And the thing about these special events like the one that we're at, or like the virtual doll convention, the dealers that are doing the shows try to save some key items. Now, I'm not going to be braggy, but this is what someone told us last night, someone we know pretty well. And they went through the whole show and looked at everything, and they came back and their committee.
Well, she and a friend have this personal competition for years now. When they go to convention, they each pick out what they think is the rarest doll in the room. And in this case, they agreed
Wow.
that it was this
doll.
doll.
Oh, she's
And
wonderful.
that's a big.
That's saying something.
That's saying something, because
at an event of this scale.
And I imagine a lot of the viewers out there know we've handled a lot of dolls, and when it comes to a doll that's manufactured that we've only handled maybe 3,
It's a treat.
That's a treat. Yeah.
Well, we absolutely love her, but now we'd like to see something that we can purchase.
We can help you with
Oh,
that.
good.
So, David, you pick something that you want to talk about.
Well, I think this is fun. This has a very special feature that I didn't even notice at first. We'll just kind of go across the table. It's a darling little, we're on a chubby roll here, another
Yeah.
little chubby face Kastner. in this case a Kestner, but darling little, just not rare, but wonderful little example with a wardrobe. But do you see what's in the trunk?
She's got this wonderful
There's a daguerreotype.
daguerreotype, and
Of
is that her?
her.
Oh,
That is
wow.
her.
Oh, that's
Of the
amazing.
I have never known a
That's
photograph
incredible.
of an all bisque.
Yeah, we've had Jameaux and waxes and chinas in a daguerreotype,
Bruges.
but never this tiny
Fashion
little bit. So
dolls.
she's a sweetheart.
She's a sweetheart, and her boots are actually like a gray,
Yeah,
which you
gray
don't see
boots.
very often.
Well, actually, the one next door has them too.
Has-
They're
has-
Kestner. So in this case, we have two rare.
Two.
Two on the table. that
She's
have rare gray
magnificent in
boots.
her trousseau and
Yeah,
box,
she's a
just
cutie. Now,
wonderful.
Is she brown-eyed or blue-eyed? I can't remember. Oh, darling little sleep eyes too.
And beautiful clothes, little,
Yeah, little-
handmade clothes.
Oh, isn't it nice
and
just
what's,
to get the
and what's really
full
great
trousseau?
is that
Brown eyes,
the
very
dress she's wearing in the tintype is the dress she's wearing right there.
I love it.
The only difference is she's got a little, looks like a flower pinned to her
That
waist.
had to have been an absolute treat when you guys got her in.
Well, we didn't notice it at first, and then
Oh,
you,
wow.
you go and you inspect it, and
What a
Yeah, it's
surprise.
kind
Right.
of tucked in the bottom.
tucked in the
It obviously meant a lot to the person that owned it.
Absolutely. So that's
And
a
then
sweet
beautiful little
thing.
clothes.
Yeah, not
Wonderful.
a lot, but
And then,
just sweet.
but look at this little darling mini print. I mean,
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that great?
Oh yeah, that's wonderful.
And how they used, an edging and then
A
the
pocket
floral
with
and the
a
little pocket.
in the
Look
edge
at
of the
that.
sleeves.
Oh,
A
it's
child,
just
That looks
darling.
like the work of a child.
Yeah, we think that this is, it's kind of slightly naive, but advanced for a child, but we
Sure.
think it's,
Oh, I'm sure
it's
a child put
child-made.
this together.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. That's sweet.
Well, we love
Do you want to
that.
just keep going this way?
Sure. Should we bounce over to?
Oh, you want to skip? Okay.
Let's go
Bounce
this way.
around.
So this is a really wonderful little portrait Jameau, and that doesn't really fit into the series, but it is a portrait. We call this the cartouche face. You find this face with a cartouche marked Jameau, but they also made them unmarked. So this
she
is
marked only with a number.
She's
I
only
think
what?
She's 2.
a 2. So it doesn't really actually fit in first series, second series. It's just a whole different series because it's a different face. But
And
normally,
she will take her hat off because she's still got her hair ribbon on.
yes, isn't that great?
Oh, is that original? Oh,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
cute.
And then
And
her
original clothes.
original clothes. And if you look at the print, Rachel, get in there and this is one of those
Oh, look
little
at that.
storybook prints.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And it's just, I mean, if we could have this by the yard, it would just be
We'd-
an amazing
going
thing.
for it.
But it's a wonderful face.
Oh, she's fantastic.
And-
She's what, 10 inches tall?
Great
Yeah,
size.
Yeah.
Tiny
And,
little thing.
she is for sale, but let's just say she doesn't sell. She could go into the Grovian's case because we can always squeeze in another,
little one,
a little
yeah.
one, a little one. So, David, I think you should take
Why?
Take the reins on the brew.
take the reins on
Why?
the brew.
The Cadillac
Why
of
me?
dolls back here.
Yeah, well, it's spectacular.
I mean, she's
So-
beautiful.
the
She's
car-
a size 5.
She's a size 5. The
I love this. Take the reins, and then he starts talking.
Well,
What does that mean
I
exactly,
gotta
take
point
the
this
reins?
out that Carmel Doll Shop came here brewless.
Yeah, we did. We came here. We felt like failures.
We had no brews.
We came to the show without a brew, and unbeknownst to us, someone had put one aside to show us, so we couldn't resist.
Oh, well, she's.
So yeah, she's got her original, entirely original wig, pate,
Oh, look at
hat,
those lips.
dress.
Wow.
I'm not
Shoes.
sure about the shoes.
Are the
I'm
shoes?
not
Shall we
sure
look?
about the
Let's
shoes.
look.
I looked, but they're a little bit worn on the bottom. But the Chevreau body with the wooden legs and the bisque.
They're marked.
Oh, look
Are
at
they
those.
marked?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, they're marked.
But they were a little scuffed, so I couldn't tell. But wow, what an opportunity! I mean, to get a
Yes.
all original brew.
Oh, that's such an opportunity.
And
her
in a great
face is
size,
luminous.
size 5. What is she, like 20 inches, maybe 19? 16, wow.
And when they have the built-in petticoats into the dress.
And the
Yeah.
color is
Yeah.
so beautiful.
But look at the eyes, Rachel.
The eyes and those wonderful lips, but as these eyes especially, they almost glow.
Yeah, they're like
just
the
amazing.
ice
Yeah, they-
blue.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they're so bulbous and spectacular.
Well,
But does she have earrings? No, that's
No.
we're gonna have to give her earrings when we get her home.
Yes, well, if we get her home.
If we
She
get
may
her
not-
home,
she
yeah,
may
you
not
never
get her
know. But just classic brew tailoring on the
Gorgeous.
costume. The hat is just
And you
the
know,
icing on the cake.
I would absolutely love to keep this
Oh,
broom for
here
the
we go.
Grove. And, I mean, we do, we really try to sell the type of dolls that we would want.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't
Exactly.
think for us, I mean, everybody has their own business plan of what they
Look how
want to do.
how
That
great
would
they look
be- that would be
together.
great.
Aren't
Oh.
they perfect together?
Okay.
Yeah, the
We'll take 'em
coloring.
both.
But it
Yeah,
would
really.
be,
sold.
Sold. Just
know,
comment sold, everybody.
Yeah, I'd love to have them, but we can't have everything.
No, we really
I mean, I would like to, but he's, he could rain on anybody's parade.
Well, at this point, we've done some business here at this undisclosed location, so we have gas money to get out of town.
Yeah.
That's a success.
Maybe a sandwich.
Yeah, maybe peanuts if we have to. But
Oh,
yeah,
she's
so
marvelous.
eat
Oh,
in
and
the
the hat.
we could.
Oh, and we do anything for dolls, don't we?
Absolutely.
I mean, when you
Absolutely.
think about it, just real quick, what's one of the things that you guys have done? Being on the road, I mean, you would give up a seat, you would do anything to get those
Well,
dolls in the
We
car.
still have our souls.
We have our souls, but we one time had to roll our change.
We did, yeah.
Yes.
We had. Everybody has a change jar at home, right? Well, I
Yes.
hate to carry change, so I was instantly into the change jar.
I mean, this was a very long time
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. Probably 30 years ago. We had to roll change.
Yeah.
To get that doll.
To get something paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was that close.
But you got
We're
it.
here
And I
to
think-
tell the
yeah.
story.
Yep, you're here to
And
tell
that
the
person
story.
who we were buying, they took the change. We had already
Oh,
rolled it
heck
in,
yes.
in the paper
Oh, yeah,
roll.
you were gentlemen about it.
It paid. Yeah,
Perfect.
But yeah, so we have done a
Oh,
lot.
well, there's not one person out there that doesn't understand.
Yes.
So
we have, what, 3 little goodies
So,
left?
David, why don't you talk about this little treasure
This is,
that you won't
it's
let
just
me
a f-
have?
Oh, well, I didn't say you couldn't have it.
Yes, you did.
Did I? Oh, okay. Well, it's just charming. It's from Angel's Attic in Santa Monica. It was part of their
Collection.
museum stock, and we purchased a large portion of that museum.
It's very
And
miniature,
It's just a
everybody.
darling. It's tiny. This
Yeah.
little room box that is commercially made, and it's holds a little set of oxbone furniture.
But beautiful scale.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful
kind of Rococo style.
style.
And,
I mean,
it's
this.
a little
I
mixed
mean, look at the
scale. I mean,
size of my
the
hand.
night table
Right,
is-
exactly.
It's a little bit out, but
Love it.
no, it's just a fun thing. Just fun. I mean, it'd be great in a scene with large
Well,
dolls. It's
well,
like
if
a
you
toy.
If you look at this doll here, she could be sitting on the
Playing
floor,
with her room box.
playing with her room box. I mean, isn't
Exactly.
that cute?
It's darling.
And then
So
you could
these
have
are the
little
things-
little dolls in her hands.
These are the things that we like to incorporate into displays because they bring life.
Right.
They bring the dolls to life. They really do.
It's
So
like it
that's how
creates
we like-
movement
we
and
play,
activity.
you know?
Yeah.
And so that's just a fun little thing that would fit in the bag we brought up. And oh yeah,
And this
little
is a
Oh, look
really
at her hat. I am envious. I want that.
yeah,
She needs
what's
to be restrung.
she's a little loose, but those of there are people out there that have been to our workshop, our Deborah Jenkins workshop, which we made for the group a Kessner with a bending knee, and we had a mold made of our doll, and then just on our way here to this undisclosed location, we picked up a collection, and this bent knee Kessner was in it.
Yeah, which we had
that.
sold to the client
Yeah.
years ago.
Years ago. So I mean, these
So
are
these are not common.
these are really rare. These really are rare dolls because they're heavy. There's a lot of moving parts. The more moving parts there are, the more
draw
likely that
right.
you're going to have damage and breakage.
Well, actually, these are repaired.
Well, they are paired, but most of them are
So
repaired.
I'm proving your point that
Yeah.
these legs are intact.
Yes.
But they have been repaired.
Yeah.
So they're not perfect.
Yeah, I mean, look at that face.
And that costume and the face, everything.
I mean, the face is. If you look at it in a photograph, it looks like it's a 20-inch doll. I mean, it's really got a
She's
very
sweet.
strong,
Very sweet.
beautiful face.
She
I love that.
does.
I mean, if we didn't have one of these already, then we'd probably keep that one. And
That's
then-
all about the keep.
And speaking of liking
Oh,
to
she's
keep,
phenomenal.
here's another portrait chameau that doesn't really fall into any of the particular categories except for rare and gorgeous and beautiful. And it's just a little bug face. It looks like to me like a little bug if you went into a beautiful garden, and just a beautiful piece.
And cabinet size.
And
which
cabinet
is
size, yes.
So great. What is
Yeah.
she? 11 inches tall. That's
I don't know.
What is
maybe 12 or 13, 12.
12 and a half, does it say? I think
Sweet
12 and a
with
half.
her
12 and a half.
earrings,
And her
original skin
everything
wig.
about
Original
her.
skin wig, and look at how the hairband was just nailed right into the
Look at that.
to the
the cork.
to the cork. You know, they didn't think about original ribbons still in it, and the earrings, and
Yeah, just a
the only
sweet-
thing that looks like this ribbon might have been replaced at some point.
We didn't have a chance to curate these dolls. They're really right out of a collector's
Yeah.
Which is
home.
exciting.
But
That's
I-
a
it
great
is.
thing,
But
yeah,
when we
absolutely.
get home, whatever goes home, we go over it all.
Absolutely.
And then
Probably remove the
for
ribbon
Not
that's not
not
original.
everybody knows when you hear the term almond eyes. This is what that means. That they're the shape of an almond. Of course, it'd be a small almond, and if they were a little bigger, which they could be, it just depended on how they were cut. Then you could almost call them wraparounds. And
okay.
the people that follow the Grovian, we've got a large doll with, big
One
big
of our
wrap-
office girls.
One of the office girls. Yeah, if you look at our page.
Oh, your
yeah.
office girls are
One of the office
fabulous.
Yeah, that
So
one
this-
office girl, she has the most extreme almond eyes.
Extraordinary, yes. She's
But
a
she
program
is
in
the
her
definition
own.
of almond wraparound.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this could be her doll.
Offspring,
This would be
yeah.
a nice doll to be.
A little
her
Oh, you
doll.
mini.
mean she could hold this doll
Yeah,
if
she
we
could.
were
You
to
can hold the
keep
little
her?
mini.
Okay.
One of the dolls in your booth, I is holding a German, I think Gretchen or
Yes.
I mean, that is so cool. I love that you did that.
Yeah.
Whose idea was that?
Oh, he does that a lot. Well, it's actually practical because it gets more dolls in the booth.
Right.
Dolls can hold dolls because there's always so much real estate on the
Right.
flat surface.
Do you
But to hold a great
I have
doll.
a guardian angel, and my guardian angel likes me to do that.
We were
It's-
told.
it's
That's a
a re-
long story.
It's a long story, but it's a requirement.
Sometime we'll have to tell the
Yeah,
long story.
Yeah, I'll tell the long story because it was for me it was a really a life-changing thing that happened, and I'd been doing it for a while, but then when you
Putting
hear
a doll holding a doll.
yeah, but it really
There's a story
there's
to
a
it.
story.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I hope
And
we
it's
can
a
hear that
wonderful
someday.
story.
It's a wonderful
Yes, we
story.
love wonderful
Yeah.
stories.
Now, Rachel, so I was just thinking, you're the hardest working girl in this business, but you've got to sell product too. So why don't we a little bit later totally break the rules?
Oh, no.
And I'll go into your booth and do a booth talk with you.
Wow, that
Well,
would
what's
be
something to think
the
about?
tables have turned. Yes, it's something to think about.
Yeah, if you want to, I'm game for it.
Well, we might have to wear our spy glasses so that they don't
Oh,
recognize
I
us.
think at this point, what can they do? Run us out of town? And if they do, we'll pick up a baton and make a parade.
Yes, we'll make a parade. Well, see, we're never going to
Has-
recognize
has-
David when he has his.
Has Billy worn the mustache yet?
No, she hasn't.
Okay, all right.
You're
It's my
christening
unique
it.
look.
It's your unique look.
I'm
Oh my
claiming
gosh,
this.
that's perfect.
So maybe, you can borrow the mustache.
I'll
if
do
you
it.
go in. Yeah.
I love it.
Actually, I had one of these in the 80s.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did it look exactly like that?
No, not
That
quite
wasn't
as
So
small.
this one's adjustable. We can actually stick it so it sticks up too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
yeah. You can adjust
what's
it any
his
way you
name?
want.
Legree. Or
Yes.
Simon Legree.
Yeah.
That is a good. Oh yeah, that's
I think
perfect.
I need a shave.
Well, Michael and David, this was
That's
such a
better.
treat. What a fun program we just had with you guys. Thank
We always
you.
love being with you. We
Well-
have a lot of fun with it.
Well, all the
Me
people
too.
watching are very grateful. This was just so lighthearted and fun. What is coming up next for you two?
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
well, we have to get home, and we're going Savannah. We're going to Savannah, Georgia for a few days for fun and eating. And then we're
Great.
going up to Milwaukee to visit our friend Louise Hedrick, who got us into the sewing workshop business. We're going to spend some fun times, a couple days with Louise, eating. She's already
Wonderful.
made dinner reservations.
Oh,
but
perfect.
we're also going to work on the project for the virtual convention
Yes.
in January,
And
because
then, we have to get home. But,
yes.
So that's
but
our
we
route
we
home.
do have some things that we have to.
And then we have
Get
an
under-
event, in September. We have our wax, wood, and paper mache trio event. Yeah, so there's a lot to do.
There's a
And
lot
then,
of
September,
wonderful.
October, November are
You're booked.
Full. Yeah.
We're full. But we're excited. I'm going to
And
be at
you're
that
coming.
event.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
I'm going to
coming
be
to
there.
in
Yes.
September. Yeah,
I am.
But you're coming as an attendee.
Well, as an attendee and social media strategist.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're doing the class with everyone else.
Oh.
And that
Yeah, you're gonna work.
that's
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You have a seat. You're just an attendee.
I mean, you could
With
Oh,
the
no,
camera.
we're
You
with
can
attendee with the camera.
you
Exactly.
can do whatever you want
Now,
as far as
Do I have permission to go live at your event?
Oh no,
Well, we
I
have to
would
ask
never
our
allow
instructors.
that. I
He
would
is
have
an
to,
instructor,
I will
so-
have to ask the committee if it's okay.
It's okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fine.
the committee says it's okay. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All
Well,
right.
we'll
Well,
plan
thank
on
you
that.
so much.
Thank you guys. This was wonderful. We'll see you very soon.
All right.
Okay,
thanks.
bye.
Bye.